What do you know about the Northern Ireland Genocide during the 70s and 80s?
To be honest, I know very little.
Okay, well, the principal issues at stake are in the Troubles, where Northern Ireland had a relationship between the Protestant Unionists and the Catholic nationalist communities in Northern Ireland. And are you aware that 3,526 people died during the genocide?
I was not aware of a specific number, but I did know that it was a high number.
And it was actually more civilians were killed than troops in
I
the
did know
genocide.
that as well.
Why do you think that many people are unaware of genocide?
I think it was easier to be unaware of genocide before the advances in technology brought everything around the world right to us at our fingertips. I think also that it is easier to be unaware of unpleasantries in other places because then we don't have to acknowledge them. So I know for me personally, 70s and 80s, I was a kid. I was in elementary and middle school. I would not have been very aware of those things at that time had my parents not brought my attention to them. I wouldn't have studied them in school at that time. I should have studied them later, and very possibly did study them later, but for any one of a variety of reasons blocked them out. Some of them maybe like I didn't want to know. Some of them I didn't have classes like this that would have called my attention to it in an educational and informative yet a way that made it real for me. So there's a long-winded answer to your question.
Thank you. Even though genocides are not affecting the United States population, do you think that the United States government should still be involved in genocides?
I think that's a really tricky question, and one that I struggle with every day when I see more international news in the paper. Because I think we do have a responsibility to humanity, but I think one of the issues that people would present, and rightfully so to some extent, is we have enough issues here in our own country, not in terms of genocide necessarily, but definitely in terms of poverty and in terms of race relations and in terms of a variety of other things which are, for us, more of a daily struggle. But the other side of that is, with the power and the responsibility of being the United States, we do owe something to humanity in general. And so that's a hard question for me to answer one way or the other because I can see both sides.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.